2001 Chevy Tahoe. This is a DMCPA10W radio. I said I was going to do another radio when I got my backup camera and my front camera in and everything. Just show it. So let's do that. And then go to camera. That is the back camera. Touch the screen. You go to the front camera. Well, there it goes. The front camera. Touch the screen again. Go to the back camera. And I've been using this radio for a couple of weeks now. And I've noticed in settings up under camera where it says front and rear camera, that works. Where it says front and view reverse, front camera view reverse, front camera view, back camera view reverse, and no matter what I do there, I don't see any difference at all. And everything, I don't see any difference, because I'm gonna turn the rear camera off. I'm just gonna put it in first and see what it does. See, it still goes into the back. So I don't know what that. See, you will think it would go into the front, but it, yeah, like I said, I could never figure out what the deal is with that. So turn that back on. I'll turn the front camera off, go in reverse, still the back. Now this is the radio guidelines. My backup camera had guidelines, but by default it has no guidelines, and you have to cut a wire to give it guidelines. It wasn't labeled which wire gave guidelines, so I didn't know which wire to cut, so I just used the factory guidelines from the radio. So I'm using the radio's guidelines, not the actual camera's guidelines, just for reference, if anybody was wanting to know that. I know in my last video I was complaining about the Android Auto, about this here not working, these bottom buttons. But I got a new phone and everything and stuff. It seems to be working a little bit better. It's actually working now. Sometimes it does mess up, but very not as bad. And if it does mess up, it's not the radio, it's the actual Android Auto on the phone. But overall, other than what I've showed you in the two videos that I've noticed, it's a pretty good radio. Sounds good, has good settings, everything pretty much works on it. I recommend this radio a lot. I would have I had a different radio I wanted to use in this vehicle. I wish I would have went that route, because the gear shift blocks this one really heavy. I have to have it angled, and it's such a big radio. But once you get used to the gear shift, it's not a bad idea. It works pretty good, and it covers up these here controls down here pretty good too. So when you're driving, this is about what you see. You don't really see them bottom controls. You can't really see them at all unless you really look for them. Alright, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video.